Good morning. I had a little bit of technical difficulty this morning, so I'm getting on here a little bit later, but we still have a half an hour morning practice. Most of you probably are not doing this exactly with me at 7 o'clock every morning anyway, but here we are back on my porch. It might rain later today, but for now we can be out here. I have a blanket again, if you would like to have a blanket as a prop, and join me by having a seat on your mat. So sitting cross-legged if that's comfortable for you. If not, feel free to stretch one or both legs out in front of you or sit on your heels. And closing your eyes and begin to connect with your breath and your body, so you can feel into the triangle of your legs connected to the earth, and the space around your body as it rises up towards the sky, connecting through the crown of the head to the expansive space and air elements of Vata. So being aware with your breath, if you consciously connect to the earth element below you, that's Kapha, feeling the functions of your body, the energy within you, the fire of your digestion, of your willpower, of your ability to connect and create with the world around you. As you move up through your body, that's your Pitta. And then coming up to the mind, to the intuition, and to our connection to something greater than ourselves. And that's Vata. So with the breath traveling between all of these doshas or elements within the body, within the energy. Taking a few breaths here just to connect with the morning, with these 5 elements, with the potential of this day. One more breath here, fully present in this moment. And bringing your arms by your side, gently opening your eyes. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Nice stretch through the side body. Inhale, back up, both arms overhead. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, back up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. One more time each side. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale up. Exhale to the right, and this time we're going to stay here. You can slide your hand away from you a little bit more if you'd like. Reaching long through the left fingertips and opening your heart towards the sky a little bit more. And feeling the space created as you drop your left hip down towards the floor. Take an inhale here, and as you exhale, begin to circle the left arm. Big, expansive circles, exploring movement in the left shoulder. And then going back the other way, reversing the direction of your circles. And then ending with the arm reaching away from the head and dropping the right ear towards the right shoulder, getting a nice stretch through the side of the neck, top of the shoulder. If you'd like, you can bend the left elbow and drop the arm back behind you, tucking the left hand into the right side of the waist. But keep your heart lifted. You might have a tendency to round back. See if you can keep your heart lifted. And for the last couple breaths here, you can tilt the head a little forward and a little bit back, keeping the right ear towards the right shoulder and feeling into even more intricacies in the muscles in the side of the neck. And with your next inhale, come back up. Let the head be heavy. Arms by the sides. Exhale here. Inhale, roll the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, out the mouth, down the back. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, down. One more time. Nice. Let's switch the cross of the legs and we'll do the other side. Arms by the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, back up, both arms overhead. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, up. Exhale, left. Inhale, up. Exhale, right. Inhale, up. Exhale to the left. This time we'll stay here. You can slide the hand a little farther away from you. Dropping the right hip down towards the floor, opening the heart towards the sky. You can gaze up if that's comfortable. And then stretching really long through the right arm, creating so much space in your side body as you wake up this morning. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, begin to circle the arm. And then going back the other way, reversing the direction of your circle. And then ending with the arm reaching away from the head, dropping the left ear towards the left shoulder, keeping the heart lifted. And if you'd like, you can bend the right elbow, dropping the hand behind the back, tucking the hand into the left side of the waist. Nice stretch through the neck, top of the shoulder. And if you'd like, keeping the ear towards the shoulder, you can begin to tilt the head a little forward and a little bit back, feeling into all those little muscles on the side of the neck, top of the shoulder. Making sure to keep the left shoulder moving down the back so you're not bringing the shoulder towards the ear's just dropping towards the shoulder. With your next inhale here, pressing back up. Let the head and the arms stay heavy. Releasing here, exhale. Inhale, roll the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, out the mouth, down the back. Again, inhale. One more time. Nice. And stretching the legs out in front of you. You can bounce out the knees, roll the feet around. And from here, let's come to hands and knees. Feel free to put your blanket underneath your knees if you'd like a little extra padding there. So hands underneath the shoulders with the fingers spread really wide. Knees underneath the hips or a little bit wider. Take an inhale here. Exhale, round the spine, gazing towards the belly button. Inhale, tilt the pelvis, let the motion slide up the spine, belly drops, head lifts. Exhale, rounding back. Inhale, lifting. One more time. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. This time curling the toes under, and exhale, press back to a down dog. Bending one knee deeply and then the other, stretching through the backs of the legs. With your next inhale, pull forward to a plank pose, top of a push-up. You can take a couple breaths here if you'd like. You can also drop your knees if you'd like a little more support. And then with your next exhale from your knees or from your toes, lowering all the way down to your belly in a long straight line. Inhale up, baby cobra. So you're pressing into the floor, but only going as high as your back feels comfortable. Exhale, back down. Keep the elbows in against your body. Inhale, lifting up, baby cobra. From here, we're going to press back, engaging the core to a down dog. Again, breathing here. Inhale, pull forward to a plank pose again. Exhale, drop your knees. Press back to a child's pose. Take a couple breaths here. With your next inhale, drag your hands back in towards your knees, coming to sit up on your heels. Bringing your hands behind your body, fingertips towards the feet. With your next inhale, lift the hips up, opening through the front body. Exhale, sitting back down. Bring your hands together behind your back. Inhale, lifting the heart, lifting the gaze. Exhale, folding forward, bringing your forehead to the mat. And then inhale, lift the hips, rolling onto the top of the head for a rabbit pose. Taking 2 breaths here. Lifting the arms any little bit more, they can be lifted. With your next inhale, coming back down with the hips. Exhale, lifting back up. Coming back to hands and knees. We'll do a little flow again. Exhale, round to cat. Inhale to cow. Again, exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Curl the toes under. Exhale, press back to a down dog. With your next inhale, pull forward to a plank pose, top of a push-up. You can drop your knees if you'd like. Deep breath here. One more inhale. And as you exhale, lower all the way down to the floor. Inhale up. Baby cobra, maybe a little higher this time. Exhale down. Again, inhale up. Cobra, pressing back, engaging your core. Down dog. Inhale, pull forward. Plank pose. Exhale, drop your knees. Child's pose. With your next inhale, drag your hands back in towards your knees. Coming to sit up, bring your hands behind you, fingertips towards the feet. Inhale, lift the hips up, opening through the front body. Exhale, sitting back down. Inhale, interlace the hands, lift the heart. Exhale, folding forward, forehead to the floor. Inhale, lift the hips, roll onto the top of the head for a rabbit pose. 2 breaths here. And sitting back down. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, hands and knees. We'll do one more time. Exhale, round to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Curl the toes under. Exhale, press back. Down dog. Inhale, pull forward. Plank pose. Top of a push-up. Engaging here. Drop your knees if you'd like. Long straight line. Exhale, lower down to the floor. Keeping the elbows in. Inhale, up cobra. Maybe a little higher this time. Exhale, lowering back down. Again, inhale, lifting up. Engage the core. Exhale, press back down, dog. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, drop the knees. Press back to a child's pose. Inhale, drag the hands in towards the knees, bringing the knees together. Hands behind you. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lower back down. Interlace the hands behind your back. Inhale here. Lift the heart. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lift the hips. Roll onto the top of the head. 2 deep breaths as you lift your arm. This is a great pose for sinus release. If you have sinus congestion. And exhale, sitting back down. And from here, let's roll over the feet onto the balls of the feet and balancing here. So squeezing the legs in against each other, finding a focal point on the floor in front of you, bringing your hands to your heart center and lengthening the spine. Feel the muscles in your body engage to stabilize you as you balance here. And then imagining you're a seed in the earth, warmed by the sun and nourished by the rain, and you're going to grow up into the air above. With your next inhale, see if you can stay on the balls of your feet and lifting up to the sky, all the way up. And then exhale, float the arms out and down. Let's take a wide straddle on the mat, and I will not have my head cut off anymore. And point your toes out just slightly so that you can bend your knees and that's comfortable. So we're going to come down, hands to the hips, bend in the knees, and then folding forward, and then bring the hands to the floor. We're going to do a little shifting side to side with the breath and draw a big like infinity sign on the floor with your hands. So as you're ready, you can shift side to side here, bending into one knee and then the other, drawing this big infinity sign, connecting with the infinite possibilities in your life, in your day. And then coming back to center, hands to the floor in line with your feet, and then dropping the head down, and maybe the head touches the floor. You can rest it there. With your next inhale, coming back up, you can heel toe the feet back in as you stay in a forward fold, and then hang in the forward fold. And then ragdoll, rolling up to standing, coming all the way up. Bring your shoulders to your ears. Exhale out your mouth, down your back. Again, inhale, lift. Shoulders, exhale down. One more time. Nice. And then swinging the arms side to side, relaxing the spine. And then we'll come down to the mat, so you can move your blanket out of the way. Come down to hold your knees in towards your chest, laying on the mat. You can rock a little side to side if you'd like. And then placing your feet on the floor, hip width apart, and in close to your body. Letting your arms rest by your sides. With your next inhale, lift your arms and your body up towards the sky, coming to a bridge pose. Arms go over the head. Exhale, lowering back down. Again, inhale, lifting up. Maybe a little higher this time. Exhale, lowering back down. Inhale, lifting, engaging the glutes as you lift up. Exhale, lowering back down. One more time like this. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lowering down. And then this time we're going to hold without lifting the arms. So engaging the glutes, pressing strongly into the feet. You can interlace your hands behind your back, rolling your shoulders under, pressing strongly into the feet, lifting a little higher with the front of the pelvis. 3 deep breaths through the front of the body. One more inhale. Exhale, releasing back down. Releasing the arm. Hug the knees into the chest. And then bringing the feet back down to the floor. Pressing into the floor with the feet, lifting the hips up just slightly, scooting them a couple inches over to the left and laying them back down. Extend the right leg long on the mat. Inhale, bring the left knee in towards your heart, holding onto it with the right hand. And as you exhale, guide the knee over to the right, coming into a twist. You can reach the left arm out to T, letting it rest on the floor. And you can gaze out over the left arm, letting this twist sink into your body. Waking up the muscles to move in all directions. And let's take 2 letting go breaths here. Deep inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. With your next inhale, unwind. Come back to center, realign the spine, and take a resting breath here. And then we'll do the other side, pressing the feet into the floor, lifting the hips up just slightly, scooting them a couple inches over to the right, laying them back down. Extend the left leg long on the mat. Inhale, bring the right knee in, holding onto it with the left hand. And as you exhale, guide the right knee over to the left, stretching the right arm out to T, gazing out over it if that's comfortable. And deepening your breath as you sink into this twist, noticing where you might be holding tension in your body and you could release it. This feels so good. Early morning twists. So yummy. And let's take 2 letting go breaths here. With your next inhale, unwind. Come back to center, realign your spine. Hug your knees into your chest. Placing one hand on top of each knee, begin to move your knees around in separate circles. So they come together and then out, away from each other and around and back in. And coordinating breath with movement, connecting the two to support each other. And going back the other way, reversing the direction of your circles. And then bringing the knees back together, hugging the knees in, lifting the head, curling into a little ball, and then releasing the head back down. Bring the feet to the floor, soles of the feet together for Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle pose. Letting the knees fall out to either side, sliding the shoulder blades down the back, letting the hands rest on the belly. Beginning to take a deep breath so you can feel the hands rise and fall. Closing the eyes, tuning into the flow of breath as you passively open your hips here. For the last few breaths here, you can turn your head side to side, rolling the back of the head on the floor and just stretching and relaxing the neck. And then bringing the head back to center. One more deep breath here, down to the hips. And then scooping your knees up, hugging them into your chest one last time. Let the knees come away from each other. Reach through the inside of the knees. Grab onto the outside of the feet or the ankles for happy baby pose. And you can rock a little side to side here if you'd like, letting the feet come wide. Knees out towards the floor. And then releasing from here, stretching out to Shavasana pose. And we'll end with just a moment in Shavasana. Letting your palms be up for receptivity or down for grounding, whatever serves you best today. Closing the eyes, connecting with the breath, feeling the support of the earth beneath you, inviting you to relax. Feel the expansion of space around you, inviting all the potential that awaits you in this day. One more breath here. And then bending one knee and then the other, placing your feet on the floor. And come to rest over on your right side. Taking a breath here. And then pressing your hands into the floor, walking your way up. Coming to find a seat. Bringing your hands to your heart. Pressing your thumbs in to feel your heartbeat, your personal pulse. And take a deep breath of gratitude, sending that gratitude from your heart out to all the cells in your being. Let's close our practice today with one Om. If you'd like to join, exhale all your air and take a deep inhale. Hari Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti means peace. May we create peace in our world and peace in our lives. Thank you all so much for joining me for practice. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.